Yeah, this is our year. Hey, down once, got up and win. I had to stop being basic. All of my dreams had to change. Out, I never fit in, never will fall, never commit. Just wanna win. Not slipping in, just wanna win, slipping in. Oh, goodbye. I had to stay up, took a few pay cuts, I had to save up. Now they can't say much, changing the game up. Back on my grind like I never left. Gotta take this to a level up. Gotta stay focused, can't mess it up. Gotta move smart, cause I know that they testing us. I'm in my bag, no longer checking the tags. Remember the days I wanted this bad, now look where I'm at, I cannot be mad. Jumped in the game and I did the dash, there's no looking back, can't live in the past. I know that you sad, go get you a bag. All of this winning is making you mad. Sorry for not slipping in, not slipping in, not slipping in. Just wanna win. Oh, good Father, help me. I just can't decide. Will I have this water take me? Just wanna win. I decide to fight. Will I have this water take me? Or will I decide to fight? We can't fight, we can't win. We can't fight, we can't win. We can't fight, we can't win. We almost won, but never again. We can't fight, we can't win.
What a sight, a sky-high perspective of the beautiful city of New Orleans, where we're bringing you action tonight. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sideline. Here are the five for the Clippers. Shaquille O'Neal is out there with Anthony. Then there's Hardaway. Then it's Paul George. And it's Howard in at the center, filling out the middle. And for New Orleans, Curry is out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Kareem. And it's Garnett. And it's Leonard in at the three, the small forward. Here's Wade. And it's Wade with the jam.
You can't allow Dwayne Wade to slash his way to the rim. That is where he is at his very best. Well, this season, the Pelicans finally getting themselves their own G League affiliate, the Erie Bayhawks in Pennsylvania. And in 2022, they'll move closer with renovations to the Legacy Arena in Birmingham, selected by David Griffin, to do some player development. It's going to keep this team competitive for a very long time.
And Brett, kind of a musical chair situation for the Bayhawks, the original franchise, this season moving to College Park, Georgia, to become the Skyhawks.
That's right. That team was affiliated with the Atlanta Hawks, and now the Pelicans take over for the next 3 years in Erie with the new Bayhawks franchise before that move to Alabama in 2022.
And the Clippers franchise joined this league in 1970. They've never made it past the conference semifinals.
Yeah, but the last few years, when you talk about the landscape of Los Angeles, the Clippers have had a remarkable run, much better record than the Lakers have had in Tinseltown. And so surprising to think of all the talent that's come through the Clipper doors in prior years, but this could be the year with these additions where they break through.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Terrific basketball from Wade there to thread the pass to the wide open man for the clean look.
Hardaway against Wade. Right side Hardaway. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Just 4 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Outside Howard. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Garnett kicks to Curry. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Curry against Anthony. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Anthony. Over Curry. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist from Hardaway.
Bully ball in action as Melo gets himself way deep into the paint where he knows he can score.
Wade against George. Wade dishes to Garnett. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Knocked away. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. And the Pelicans with possession here. Here's Curry with the 3. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Melo has to be in position for plays like that. That time, perfect position.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. He kicks it to Curry. With the teardrop, and he lays it up and in. Curry's got 7 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Clippers trail by 6. Hardaway with it. Right side George. Good D by Wade.
I'll be honest, I thought there's no way that he's missing that close. That's a bunny. Give it up for the aggressive defense, Kevin. Gentry has seen a lot in his time around the NBA, and last year in New Orleans, really no different. With injuries and trade demands from their top player, it was about trying to keep things together. I don't know, maybe the reward of all that was the roster that he has in front of him now.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Garnett with the block. Outside Leonard passes it to Wade. And here's Garnett. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Wade's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Hardaway. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Comes next. But Alvin Gentry continues as head coach with the Pelicans.
Well, a good reason for that is the previous relationship that Alvin Gentry had with David Griffin during their times in Phoenix. They've done a tremendous job of setting the table here. A new infusion of talent, different coaches, a change in front office, a new direction from the ownership group. And this is going to give Alvin Gentry the runway to grow and learn with some tremendous young players.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat, Greg. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Kevin Durant comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Irving subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Here's Rose. Back to O'Neal. Shoots over Curry. O'Neal misses.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Wade against Johnson. Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And there's the pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Curry. That's good from Shaq on the assist by Johnson.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Curry looking around. Outside, Katie. Off target from three-point range.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Johnson can't get it to go. Loads it up for Davis. An emphatic LU jam.
Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact, and the rest of that is history.
Pippen against Wade. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Chamberlain with the stuff. What improvements, Brent, do you like to see out of players going from season 1 to their second season in the league?
Biggest thing, Kevin, turnovers. Player comes into the league, has an opportunity to play, wants to rush things, plays too fast, doesn't have an ability to slow down and make reads. From season 1 to season 2, and given the role and responsibility for that player, when you watch a guy whose ability to take away the mistakes, the simple mistakes he made last year, that's growth.
Because it's connected to so many other areas of his game.
Right, and he's not trying to do things that he wasn't capable of doing when he came into the league last year. He's understanding more of where it is that he's best suited in possessions and for that offense.
Good explanation. Hooked away, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade. So for the Pelicans, Saul comes in for Dwayne Wade. And Nash is subbed in for Steph Curry. Clippers trail by 12. The 17-footer. Kept alive. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Inside. And Dr. J slams it in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Pippen, the pass to Arenas. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pelicans leading by 12. Tipped away. Durant kicks to Irving. Outside, Davis. Now Durant. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Clippers. We've got Hudson. Mullen is out there with Arenas. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Thurman in at the 5 spot. Here is Arenas. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Hudson.
Well, he keeps adding strength and conditioning through the years. A big help to Kevin Durant there on the defensive end.
And the big shot is good. KD's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time. Basketball
IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Releases. Again, a Pelican score.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And New Orleans, not the largest market, but a lot to like about living in the Big Easy.
You just said Big Easy in New Orleans, and I saw Kevin Harlan's head whip over here because I know what he's thinking about. Food, baby.
That's right.
Food. But whether it's music, art, architecture, New Orleans has a tremendous culture.
Irving against Mullen. Irving passes to Gasol. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Clippers trail by 15. Outside, Arenas. Over Nash. Arenas with the bucket.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
The Pelicans have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Gilbert Arenas. That's his first foul. Tumbo is checked in for the Pelicans. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kevin Durant. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Leonard dishes to Nash. Back to Leonard. Over Hudson. And the Pelicans miss again for Los Angeles. They've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. On the wing, Mullen, covered by Irving and stolen by Nash. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Mutombo kicks to Nash. Outside, Irving. And so it's New Orleans with it. And he's good on the 3-ball. Leonard's got 5 now.
This is where all the extra hours of practice come into play. Leonard couldn't be more in sync on that catch and shoot. Outside, Anthony. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Pelicans leading by 16. Nash outside. Leonard looking over the floor. Here's Garnett. Goes back up. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And Nash, here we go. And it's sent back by Howard. They retain possession. Hardaway with the steal. Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Julius Irving.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
Wade, he's checked in for New Orleans. And the Clippers with a change here, too. Rose is checked in. The defensive rules were different when you played, Brent. For example, the elimination of the hand check.
Hand checking was huge because great defensive guards like a Derek Parker or a Mookie Blaylock to get their forearm on you and basically move you around rather than you trying to get where you want to go. And the other thing, Kevin, that they did was they didn't allow you to have the time in the free throw line. You have a 2.9 before an illegal defense. It used to be a game really of 2 stars on one side of the floor operating, and the rest of the guys sort of shoveled up in the corner on the other side. All those things have changed with the way the league has gone.
For the better.
Oh, I think so. You have freedom of movement, fluidity of the athletes. It's definitely a better game in terms of the movement.
They get the rebound.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And with the height to see over people and the peripheral vision to do it quickly, Penny with the perfect setup.
Wade, bounce pass. Here's Leonard. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from George. Wade against Rose. Pass to Anthony. Shoots a fader. And the rebound goes to Nash. Pelicans leading by 15. To the middle. Paul George with the steal. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Garnett's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Plus 8 in in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's sent back by George. Now here's Rose. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Pass to Howard. On the wing, Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Over Garnett. And there's Penny Hardaway on the assist by Howard.
I'd like to see Dwight Howard have some alertness on the offensive end, not for himself, but for his teammates sharing the ball that time.
Nash outside. Fires from the wing. Good D by Hardaway. Clippers trail by 13. Anthony, the pass to George. To the wing right side. Hardaway against Mutombo. Over in the corner, Rose. Releases from the wing and drills it. Rose has got his first points in this one.
And Rose, so dangerous coming off the pick. All he needs is a half step, and he can do the rest.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Now checked in for Mutombo. Abdul-Jabbar comes in for Kevin Garnett. Durant's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Steph Curry is subbed in for Steve Nash. O'Neal kicks to Rose. Curry against Howard. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Howard's got 4 points this quarter.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's KD. Here's Yao. Feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. Wade outside. Can they get it? And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Clippers making a change here. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Los Angeles. They trail by 9 points. Offensive rebound and another shot. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Clippers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
New Orleans making a switch here. Irving's checked in.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
KD looking around. Another shot. Yao can't hit.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Pippen dishes to O'Neal. On deep, Arenas. It's good from long range. Arenas has got 5.
And you have to honor the three-point shooting of Arenas. A big-time scorer who's shown the consistency from beyond.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pelicans on top. They lead by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Alvin Gentry. Coach, you're leading at the half. What will you continue to emphasize to your team?
Well, I mean, defensively, we still have to be good. We got to rebound the basketball. And then we've got to continue to push the basketball and score offensively.
We'll see if you can keep that going in the second half, folks. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Quarters of play, it's New Orleans in control. They have a 5-point lead. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, their reserves showed up.
And that's going to do it for us here.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
They've got Garnett. Steph Curry's out there with Dwayne Wade. Then it's Kareem, and it's Leonard in at the small forward spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Howard's shot is good.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great positioning.
Passes it to Wade. Over George. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. And there's Dwayne Wade on the assist by Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Anthony, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Melo's still bringing the passion to the floor no matter what's going on around. He's still going to be a gamer.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Pelicans leading by 3. Wade surveying the D. Stolen by George. Here we go, one-on-one. And then George with the jam.
Just Paul George showing how dominant he can be as a two-way player.
Wade against George. And here's Wade. He's got 6. Excellent D there from George. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. To the wing on the left. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Knocks it loose. Hardaway with the steal. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by O'Neal.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, there's an ebb and a flow. They had a hard time earlier, but now, flow.
It's hauled in by George.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Hardaway kicks to George. Fades. Here's O'Neal. Yes! And the foul. It's on Kevin Garnett.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Davis is checked in for Kevin Garnett. The free throw off from O'Neal. Pelicans trailed by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Steph's so good at finishing through contact. Just phenomenal perseverance to get it up and in.
The pass to O'Neal. Davis with the double team. Out to Hardaway. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And the Clippers have possession. In the corner, George with it. And it's off from three-point range.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Shaq. He dishes it to Hardaway. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Curry. Down low, Davis. And set back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
So for the Pelicans, Pau Gasol's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. And it's Nash in for Dwayne Wade. And then for Los Angeles, Chamberlain's checked in for Shaq. Hudson comes in for Anthony. And Mullins subbed in for Paul George. And now the Clippers on the break. The 15-footer, and it's sent back by Leonard.
Let this be a reminder, when you're going up for a shot, it's always important to know where Kawhi Leonard may be lurking.
Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut to just 1 point on the basket from Nash.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Hudson. And the layup's good off the glass. Hudson's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Clippers.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
That's to Leonard. High post, Davis. Chamberlain on him. A 3 from Leonard. But they'll get another chance. Gasol passes to Curry. He nails it, and we're tied up. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, Steph Curry at his best right there.
Passes to Hudson. And he uses the glass on the lane.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Right side Curry. Pulls up. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
Got to do your best to make Steph put the ball on the floor. I know he can still do that, but catch and shoot is just deadly.
Here's Hudson. Pelicans with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
A 3 from Leonard. Drills the three-pointer. And now it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
I think it gets overlooked sometimes, but Kawhi can put up some very good numbers from the three-point line.
And the Clippers call time here.
You take a look at Anthony Davis and his frame and think about his rookie year coming in so thin and moved around a lot by bigger, stronger players in the post. No longer the case as he's put on a ton of muscle to that frame and continues to grow in the strength area along with his confidence. That's helped him out a lot.
So for the Pelicans, Yao, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Kevin Durant comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Irving subbed in for Curry. Johnson surveying the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Over Nash. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And after just 1 season at Kentucky, the slight build of Davis was a concern in the NBA. And the question was, would his body hold up?
Well, he's answering the question to some degree, Kevin, knowing that it wasn't a 1-year process to get stronger and to put on that kind of weight. That just comes with physical maturity. Anthony Davis doing a better job of avoiding places where he might get injured, expanding his game to the perimeter, and hopefully some of those things pay off for his longevity for his career.
Johnson, that's for 2. Down with the block.
And you have to appreciate the reach of Mays. Superb at putting himself in a good position there to block the shot. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for the Pelicans.
How about the charisma of KD that time? Teammates loving what he's bringing to the table here tonight.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've got.
Pippen dishes to Arenas. And they double up Arenas. Moving against Pippen. In that time, also a missed shot.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
KD against Johnson. KD on the wing. 7 points in the game. Lets it go from 14. Up again. The offensive rebound. Garnett. Out to Nash. Outside Durant. Goes up again. The Clippers grab the miss. Chamberlain got 5 rebounds tonight. Arenas with it. He's got 5. And the miss. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Pippen. O'Neal is out there with Johnson. Then it's Gilbert Arenas, and it's Thurman in at the center. Tries again, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Anthony comes in for Johnson, and George is subbed in for Scottie Pippen. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Clippers trail by 8. Now Arenas. Dishes to Anthony. And Anthony gets double teamed. Thurman. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Great to see when Melo spots his open teammate. Good at noticing the overcommitment that time.
Outside Irving. Kicks it to Durant. Looking to get back on track here. A rebound by Thurman. Thurman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Nash against Arenas. The shot by Nash, no good.
And that's how you want to see defense played. Got right up in his face to bother the shot.
That's going to make any scorer uncomfortable when you get that aggressive.
O'Neal inside, covered by Irving. And here's Anthony for 3. Here's O'Neal. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar.
And beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
And here's Nash outside. A rebound by Thurman. Thurman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Arenas. Floats one up, and it's good on the way in.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
So for the Pelicans, Dwayne Wade comes in for Irving, and Curry subbed in for Nash. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Hardaway comes in for Gilbert Arenas. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I got a chance to find out what Alvin Gentry talked about with his players. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Curry against Hardaway. Curry kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Shot clock at 5. And here's KD for 3. Good on the triple. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Here's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And how about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
And Curry, here we go. Free throw line jump shot. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Hardaway kicks to Anthony. The pass to Howard. To the paint. O'Neal misses.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
The wide open look for Durant. And too long on the shot.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Wade brings the double team. Shaq passes to George. In shot opportunity. Garnett with the block.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
Durant kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. New Orleans moving the ball around. Garnett left side. Curry passes to Durant. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Outside Curry. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. And he gets it to go.
And the floor vision from Curry right there, setting up his teammates, sharing the ball.
Clippers trail by 7. Hardaway with the bounce pass. Here's Anthony. And that one drops.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. He kept his head and just stayed patient.
Drawing contact is a skill, and Dwayne Wade is a master.
That free throw missing.
Taking 2 shots.
No luck that time either. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. He kicks to Hardaway. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Curry dishes to Garnett. It's blocked by Shaq. George against Leonard. Outside Hardaway. Pass to O'Neal. That misses, and a chance to tie it there.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Hardaway, no good. And here are the Pelicans. The lead is 2. Wade. And the Pelicans miss again.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Out to Hardaway. Outside Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Here's Howard. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Dwight Howard is used to being the go-to guy earlier on in his career in Orlando for sure, but a remarkable time for him to come up big.
George against Wade. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on George.
Nice work to get it inside and draw.
And Wade just simply one of the best two guards of all time. Nice to just sum it up in one sentence right there. Dynamic all-around talent. He just continues to add to his legacy.
Anthony against Leonard. Anthony right side. It's good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, Greg, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Wade against George. Oh, he's coming up for the alley-oop here.
What more does Dwayne Wade have to do to impress you? Still one of the smartest players in the roll game.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They trail by 2. 41 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's 38 seconds left in the game. Anthony, the pass to Howard. Drawn away. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And Hardaway's nickname came from his grandmother. She was calling him Kitty, but with that southern drawl, it sounded like Kitty.
Hardaway hits them both.
You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made up as he's able to tie it up.
And so timeout taken by Alvin Gentry. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Wade against George. Now here's Wade. Pocket 6. Over George. It's off.
Really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And the Clippers call time here. They could win it. Oh, they had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
Here we go.
It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And always a good ride in these post-regulation battles. This overtime now looking to be an exciting one. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. D-Wade out there with Steph Curry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. It's Garnett. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Yeah, Paul George, not a guy you want to send to the free throw line. Always around 85%, sometimes even up to 90 from the charity stripe.
And both free throws good for Paul George.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Wade with it. George picks him up. Wade outside. 6 to shoot. Taken away by Anthony. Anthony drawing the double team. Here's Howard. Garnett with the block. Up it there for Wade. And Garnett misses.
It's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You've got to play tough, physical defense.
Garnett against O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 from Anthony. That one doesn't drop. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Leonard the pass to Garnett. To the inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, you could see it from the moment he caught the ball. Leonard looking to rise to the occasion, making the big shot to help the team out.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. Looking to end his cold spell. And it's finished off by Wade as he lays it in. And the Pelicans lead by 2. And it's the Clippers' ball. Hardaway passes to Anthony. Back to Hardaway. Offensive rebound. And O'Neal gets it to go. Shaq's got the game tied up here for the Clippers.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Nobody near Leonard. Nailed from three-point land.
You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Here's Anthony. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Carmelo Anthony with the game changer.
And here's Wade. And it's sent back by O'Neal. They recover it. Wade. And it's put back up and in by Wade.
Huge shot from Wade, doing exactly what they needed to on that possession.
On the wing, Hardaway. He's covered by Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Melo with another moment.
For New Orleans, they've gone 4 for 7 on their shot attempts in the extra period up to this point. T-Wade on the wing, guarded by O'Neal. Curry, wide open, laces one from 3.
And none better, Steph stepping up. What a great feel for the moment. Steph Curry, bingo.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 50 seconds left in overtime. Anthony against Leonard. Anthony down low. Garnett with the block. And they go to the intentional foul. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession. And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. You've got to get a hand in there.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 23 seconds left in the first overtime. Action has been terrific. Guys, your thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Oh, they just need a solid play right now, and the coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
And overtime has come down to this. They need at least 2 points, or you can kiss this baby goodnight.
Anthony left side. Five on the clock. Outside Hardaway. victory for New Orleans, pulling it out for double. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David. Thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony.